been a long night. Just gonna wait for you to show up. I'm shaking. Hey, Catastrophe. I'm shaking because of my medicine. Shaky, shaky, shaky. And I'm all dressed up because I just recorded a video. Yep, I just recorded one video for you all. Thank you for inviting your fans. Thank you. I think that gives you points, right? I wish I gonna play the game. I'm just gonna put the game in here. On scoreboard. I'm gonna put the game on the scoreboard. I mean, why not? Why shouldn't we play the game? Cat, oh my god, I can't even write. Cat, test, proof. Wait, but I didn't put it up. I still didn't put it up. I recorded a video and I'm editing as I'm talking. You guys, Suck! Suck is here. Hey guys, I recorded a video, but I'm editing it right now. Hey Suck, you gave me 50 legs. I'm still gonna count points, so that leaves you with 116. Anywho. Hey guys, welcome. So I recorded a video. I'm so shaky. I'm like, whoa. The medicine does not live. By the way, gotta tell you a story, guys, about what happened today. So, okay, let me give like a little. Okay, okay, you gave me 10 more likes. Let me add the likes in here. Okay, well, actually, I have 4 winners, I think. No, wait, 2 winners. Okay, I think I had 4 winners. Thank you. I washed it today. You know how I always say I have to wash my hair? Well, I did. I washed the bitch. So yeah. Well, yesterday, Henry won the Henry thing on my chest. Then someone else asked me to follow them on Instagram. Who did one? It was, wait. Oh, it's here. It was Mark. Mark asked me to follow him on Instagram. And also, who was the other one? Oh, someone else won. I don't remember who. I think he was Best in Looks. And then it asked me to sing. And that's done. There was 2 winners yesterday. That was it. Because, no, we didn't play that's why I'm staying with the same bar. We're playing with the same bar today. If we play the game. But first, I should edit the video, shouldn't I? Unless, like, someone get the points for the game, and then we can play the game. But while you're doing this, like, I'm gonna edit the video, because I need to. Because I'm excited. I want to post it. It's a cool video. It's not a role playing, okay? So I didn't do anything different this time. I'm still doing a role play, but that's different. It's not like, it's meeting a girl at a party, okay? That's the role playing that I recorded today. And I'm super excited. I'm gonna have to. This time is a little bit different because I did 2 recordings and I have to put them together. Hey, Davion! Morning to you too. It's like 5 in the morning. Okay, guys, let me tell you a story about how I'm awake. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so how? A few of you guys know I have borderline personality disorder, okay? Which means I get panic attacks, I freak out a lot. Basically, I change emotions really fast. My emotions are really, really strong. And that gives me like panic attacks and things like that, okay? I have some crazy attacks where I start crying, where I start yelling. I have attacks. So, I've been having a really difficult time with my family. I live with them. I live with my 2 grandparents and my dad. And my little brother comes every weekend. So it's a very tumultuous house, and also we fight a lot. Like everyone he fights a lot, and everyone yells a lot, which is the most annoying thing ever. But yeah, people fight a lot. People yell a lot. I just realized I was missing my makeup. I forgot to do my wing dye. Jeez, I recorded the video without the wing dye. It's fine. It's fine. But anyway, so we fight a lot. So what happened was, I was talking to my grandfather with my grand. Oh my god! I was talking to my dad because my grandparents, they were away. They went to town to buy stuff or something. I don't know. They were out. Okay. Um, what's a mouse to eat? What do you mean? What does my mouth do? Okay, so I was talking to my dad because we were talking about how my grandma is becoming like a crazy person. Okay, because she's sweet, but the bitch is crazy. Okay, so we were talking to each other like, oh my god, it's so hard to live with her. Oh my god, she is fucking crazy. She picks up a fight about everything. It's annoying. And we're talking, and then get home, and I'm in the shower. So we just finished talking about this like 5 minutes ago. And then I go take a shower, and then my dad knocks in the door, and he says like, "Hey, be patient." And I don't understand that, but then I listen to her voice, and I understand. Oh, he's saying this because she got home. Um, I did. Yeah, she did make sandwich and tea yesterday. She did to me. Anyway, and so he knocks in the door, and he says, "So she's coming home. Be patient." And I'm being patient. I mean, like I say, she can be sweet at times, like this, like she did a sandwich for me. But when she wants to be like, but that's rare nowadays. Like she's usually freaking crazy. I swear to you guys, like she is insane. She picks up fights about everything. Like it's not just me saying. My dad is 45, I think. He also feels that. So so I'm in my shower, taking my shower, and then my dad knocks at the door saying, "Hey, be patient." And then I hear her voice, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm not gonna pick up a fight with her. I'm gonna be totally chill. Gonna lock myself in my room, which is usually what I do all day long. I don't leave the room because I don't wanna fight with her." And so I'm in my room and stuff, and then she starts picking a fight with my dad because my brother. Okay, so my dad is 45. He works as a barman. But what happens is people don't want to hire him anymore because he's 45. People want a barman that is like 20. And so he's having a really hard time finding a job. And he's living with us and he's not helping a lot with the house, which I think is wrong. But at the same time, I understand because he's not being able to get jobs. And I have that problem. I have the BPD. I'm also bipolar. That gives me a lot of trouble finding a job and staying in a job or staying in school. Doing anything that is regular is really difficult for me, and it's a very delicate subject to me because I feel really sad that I can't do any of this because I feel like I'm crippled in a way. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm not everyone else. I feel like I can't live my life like everybody else lives. I wish I could. So it's a very delicate subject to me. And okay, and so my dad is also sad because he can get a job anywhere. He tries to get a job all the time. He doesn't. No one wants to hire him. And my grandma and we have a card to leave the island. And first of all, no one wants to hire me or him because we live in the island, and no one wants to hire people that live in here because it's freaking far. So my grandma, she always talks to me and to him about how we need to help her with money. And I totally understand this, but how can I help her with money if I can have a job? And how he can help her with money if he can get a job? Okay, that's it. And so what happened was, my brother is coming over, okay, because it's the weekend. And he's coming over today, like it's 5 in the morning, so it's today. But my dad didn't have any money to pick him up. And he usually uses my ferry card because I have a card that makes the ferry free for me. But my ferry card was with Paul because Paul lost his wallet. And he needed my ferry card to leave it, to go to his class. And so I don't have the ferry card, so my dad needs to ask my grandma for money. And then when he asks her for money, she starts fighting with him that, he can't ask for money. She's like, I don't have any money. Maybe then Gabrielle doesn't come, and then she get mad because she wants to see my brother. It's a whole thing. And they start fighting and yelling at each other. And just really yelling at each other. And then my grandpa starts yelling too. Because he hates when anyone, is fighting with my grandma. And so, although he fights with my grandma all the time, but everyone's yelling. Everyone is freaking yelling. And I'm like taking my shower, trying to relax, being like, oh my god, this house is crazy. So when I leave my shower, I go talk to them and I say literally this, hey everyone. In this voice tone, I'm like, hey everyone, can't we just live in peace? Can everyone be calm? Can we just take this easy? Can everyone be like, everyone go to their own room? We don't need to fight anymore. Let's all be calm. And then my grandma turns to me and she says, I can't be calm. Blah, 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 blah. Do you think this is my fault? And I'm really angry because she never thinks anything is her fault. She never thinks it. Like she always thinks like this peaceful person that never does anything wrong, but she freaking does. She says awful things to us. And so I tell her, yes, it is your fault, because I get really angry. I tell her, yes, it is your fault. And then she starts crying. But listen, when she's crying, don't think there's like, oh my god, her grandma cried. She literally cries about everything. About everything. If she sees like a dead animal in the street, she's gonna cry. If she cries about everything. It's not, no one gets sympathized with her crying anymore, because she literally cries about everything. It's like me crying. I cry about everything, so no one sympathizes with me. Because I have a disease that makes me cry about everything. Anyway, so she starts crying. But then my dad goes like, hug her. Like, Mom, don't cry, blah, 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 blah. And I get pissed again, and I go back to my room. And there's a story. And I talk to myself, do not leave. Do not enter this drama. They want to make a movie. They want to make a drama scene. They want to make it into a soap opera. Don't follow that. So I'm in my room trying to think about what am I going to do, blah, 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 blah. But then she starts crying. She starts yelling. Everyone is yelling at each other. Then my grandfather is yelling at my dad. Everyone's yelling. I have no idea how much yelling they're doing. It's like a fucking crazy house. It's an asshole over here. And then I go like, oh my god. And then I try to leave and talk to my grandma. I'm like, let me not yell, let me just talk to her. And then I go really close to her, and I hold her hand, and I try to hug her, and I try to hug her and say, hey, listen, let's talk, blah, 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 blah. She was going to a therapist, okay? And her therapist had given her some pills. And I try to hold her and be like, hey, everything's gonna be fine. We have to stop fighting. Listen, have you talked to your therapist about your pills? Because I don't think they're doing the best pills for you. I don't think they're making much of an effect. Maybe you have to change your pills. And I'm literally giving her love. I'm touching her hands. I'm doing like this in her body. And I tell her, listen, you're getting super stressed. Maybe your pills aren't working the best. And then she literally looks at me and says, don't fucking touch me. Get away from me. When I'm trying to be sweet to her. Well, a normal me would say, okay, she's being rude as fuck. I'm just gonna go to my room. I'm not gonna fight with her. But I'm not a normal person. I have borderline. And so I borderline. I get crazy. I'm holding my iced tea bottle in my hand, okay? I get crazy. I throw the iced tea bottle on the floor and I scream to her face like, okay, do you want me to not touch you? Do you want me to get away from you? I will get away from you the more I fucking can. I will move out of this fucking house. I would go anywhere else but here. I fucking hate you all. And then I start storming to my door. Okay, at this point, I'm regretting that decision. because I don't like doing that. Because when I do this, I don't really do it. It's an outer body experience. It's it's something hard for people to understand where they never had outer body experiences. But some mental disorders come with outer body experiences, which means that you can see what you're doing, you know what you're doing, but you literally cannot stop it. It's like it's not you that's doing it. That's what it feels like. And so I am in an outer body experience. I'm feeling the borderline crisis. I'm throwing shit around. And then I storm into my room. And then she starts coming away from me. And I say, if you don't want me to hit you, get away from me. Like, I would never hit my grandma. This is fucking crazy. It's just something I was saying because I didn't want her to follow me. It's just a trap. I'm never gonna do anything physical to her. She's a fucking old lady. But I say that because I don't want her to follow me. So I storm into my room, I close my fucking door. My dad is getting angry with me. He's like, if you hit your grandma, I'm gonna fucking hit you. And I'm like, I can't explain today. And this is just like a defensive way my body works. That I'm not actually gonna hit my fucking grandma. That's fucking insane. So I'm start shivering. I'm like this. I am hyperventilating. I can't breathe. I'm like crying. I'm like, I'm having like a panic attack. So I try calling Paul, but I don't want to do this to him. So I decided to go to the hospital. So I get my keys, I get my cell phone, I decide to go to the hospital. Once I open the door, everyone is outside my door. I say like, don't fucking talk to me. I'm going to the hospital. They're like, no, we're coming with you. I'm like, I don't want you there. You're only gonna make the situation worse. I fucking hate you all. I don't want you as my family. Get away. And then I go to the hospital by myself, walking like this on the street. I look crazy, okay? I'm like crying, I'm shivering, I'm hyperventilating in the middle of the street, just going to the hospital. Like the good thing is the hospital is nearby. So I look crazy, okay? So two girls, two like school girls, they look at me on the street, they start following me because I'm a phone with phones at this time on the street. And then I look back and they're like, do you want help? And I'm like, no, I'm going to the hospital. They're like crying, I'm going to the hospital. And they're like, okay, but we can go with you. I'm like, no, thank you so much. I'm going to the hospital. I get to the hospital. I talk to the doctor. He tries to calm me down. It doesn't fucking work. I'm rude to like the staff in the hospital because they're making me all those questions that I can't answer because I'm having a fucking panic attack. And then, but the doctor is nice to me, and he gave me a clonazepam, like a sublingual clonazepam, which is basically a little pill you put under your tongue, like that, and then it melts it out in your mouth, and it's supposed to calm you down. But I have a problem with pills that are supposed to calm me down. They black me the fuck out. So I'm okay, alright. I tried to talk to the direction of the hospital because they wanted to talk to me since last time I had attacks. I don't find them. I come home with a little therapist note saying, I need a therapist visit. So I come home to the hospital and I sit down on my chair. And I'm feeling great, okay, at this point. I don't feel like I'm having a panic attack. Like the clonazepam totally dissolved until I got home. So I'm feeling great. I'm like, this wasn't bad at all. Because the other pill I have at home, which isn't sublingual, is an actual pill you have to swallow, makes me black out. So I thought the clonazepam wasn't gonna make me black out because the doctor said this one is a lighter pill. It's not that strong. So I'm like, okay, this is awesome because I'm not having a panic attack and I am not passing out. I'm feeling great. But I'm sitting down on the chair and I'm doing things on the computer. Then I decide to get up to make me a sandwich. Oh, jeez. Have you ever been stoned, so stoned, but then you're like smoking where you're like sitting down or laying down in bed, but then you get up and like shit goes like, boom. Yes. Yes, bitch. Hey, Stone. So yeah, I am sitting down with my clonazepam, just feeling like the word is amazing. And then when I get up, it hits me, and I'm like, everything starts speeding, and then I feel high as fuck, and I'm like, oh my god, I am so high. And then I did the one thing you shouldn't do when you're high. I sent videos to all of my friends because apparently that's I think I do when I'm super freaking high. Because last time I got high on pills, I did the same thing. But you know, I sent videos that make no sense to my friends, like 4 or 5 of them. I decided to make a sandwich. I make a sandwich. I'm fucking crazy. Um, I drink some shit and some trash. So I make some sandwich. I drink some iced coffee. But I'm super fucking high at this point. I like my plans were I'm gonna stream when I get home. But I couldn't stream because if I streamed like this, I was seriously it wouldn't make no sense because I was so high from the clonazepam. Clonazepam is an anxiety pill. I had an anxiety attack. So yeah, and then I was so freaking high. And then I lay down in bed and I sleep, and it did black me out. Hey Hattie, thanks for tagging. So it did black me out. It didn't black me out. I have to say this though. I'm not high anymore. I'm fine now. But like, I gotta say, the one pill I usually is because of some makeup that is melting already. But yeah, the one thing I can say is the aprazolam, which is the pill I used to take, it blacks me out for like 12 hours. It done before. It blacks me out for 12 hours. This one didn't black me out for 12 hours. It blacked me out for like, I want to say 6 hours or something. Something like that. So yeah, that's better. It's better. And I'm thinking about going on pills again. But I'm still thinking about it. Like going on pills for real to control my BPD, because the BPD is getting to me. Anyway, but after I woke up, I spent a few time like watching some YouTube videos. I was trying to sleep again, but I couldn't. And then I was like, you know what? It's night. Fuck it. I'm gonna record my video. And I did. And I recorded the video. And that's why this is what I'm trying to edit in here. So, yeah. And so there's gonna be a new video really soon because I'm recording it right now. I'm wearing the clothes I was wearing in the video. I was just like, that's why I have like, okay, let me put this up a little bit because then I don't need to look like you're crazy. See, I was looking very high because I was having to look down, so I was like this. But now if I'm like this, you can see I don't look high, right? But yeah, so this is the story. How I am wearing all this things. I got high in the pill because I had an anxiety attack. Now I'm back and I am wearing all this shabam again. So I'm gonna take them off. I'm gonna take them off. Oh, invite your friend, Hattie. Okay, there aren't 2 points. Do you know we're still playing a game? We're still playing a game, Handy. How many? 421. That gives you 2 tries in our game. Do you want to try our game, Hattie? Let me take off this necklace. Okay, here's how the game works. I kind of have to put my hair in the bun to put the hat on, and then I'll take it off again. So, Hattie, here's how the game works. I'm gonna show you a board of numbers. You gotta choose a number between 1 and 100. Okay? Let me show you the board. Let me show you the board. This is the board. I know it's backwards, but don't worry. Okay? Don't worry. It's fine. So between 1 and 100. The ones that are colored, they are already being picked. Okay? So underneath the number is going to be a color. If it's red, that means you lose. If it's green, that means you win. And if it's blue, you have to spin the wheel of prizes. Okay? Okay, Hattie, what color do you want? Let's see. 50 is already chosen. You have to choose another one. 50 is a goner. Hello, Abu Hassan. Thank you for calling me beautiful. 50 is already chosen, Hattie. You gotta choose another one. 41 is up for grabs. Okay, so, okay, this is, I have to take this. Okay. So, you chose the number 41. I'm gonna show you the number 41 right now, okay? This is the number 41. So, I'm gonna show you now, reveal what's behind number 41. Okay? So, you want green or blue. You do not want red. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and... Oh, I'm sorry, Hattie. You got a red number. I'm sorry. Well, but actually, Hattie, you have another try. Because you have 2 times 200 points. You need to have 200 points to win. And you got, how many points did you got? 421. So you still have 200 points left. Do you want to play again? Do you want to play again? You can choose another number and play again. So what number do you want, Hattie? What number is it going to be? 35. Okay, let's go to number 35. It's up for grabs. Okay, so we're at number 35 right now. Remember, you want green or blue. You do not want red. Okay, let's open number 35. 35. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and blue! You got to spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel of prizes. Okay, let me open the wheel of prizes, okay? Stay right there. I'm gonna open the wheel of prizes. As I'm a browser. As I'm a browser to win the prizes. Okay, so in the wheel of prizes, what happens is you get to spin the wheel, okay? Wait. Why is the wheel not showing? Let me refresh the page. So, on the wheel of prizes, you get to spin the wheel, okay? Either one of the 4 things can happen to you. You can lose, you can win a small prize, you can win a medium prize, or you can win a big prize, okay? You ready for it? Let's spin the wheel. Okay, ready, Hattie. You're ready for it. This is the wheel. Can you see that? This is the wheel of prizes. Okay, so this little thing decides what is your destiny, okay? So have to be careful for it, okay? Look it up. Okay, let's spin the wheel. 1, 2, 3, and... Big prize! You won a big prize, Hattie! That's awesome! Isn't that awesome? That's so cool! Okay. Okay, here's how it works. You